Good morning, and I am so excited to be back with all of you for the third season of Miracles with Mary Ellen. Of course, I'm Mary Ellen, and you can always connect with me through just Googling Ask Mary Ellen or go to askmaryellen.com. Now, for the third season of Miracles with Mary Ellen, I decided to do something extra special for all of you. I get a lot of questions from you, and I love that. Please keep sending me your questions, and I hope I'm helping you with my answers. But I thought, so many people have the same question that why don't I use the questions as topics for my Miracles with Mary Ellen presentations that I do on Mondays? Wow, lightning bulb moment, right? And don't worry, I'm not going to use your name. I might say where it's from, or I might use it from a different place, but it will be a place I did receive a question from. It's just to protect anonymity. Now, today's question came from Arkansas, and I just love this question. The person asked, how does a person find their purpose or their passion? And what is the difference between purpose and passion? Isn't that a great question? Because so many times we're listening to somebody doing an inspirational video or a motivational video, and they'll be talking about, get motivated, do this. And, you'll listen to them and you get all excited because those emotions are contagious. But then you get off and they didn't tell you how to do it. Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you the difference between purpose and passion. And then I'm going to give you 5 steps that you can use in your life, on your life journey, to figure out your purpose or your passion. Okay, purpose, as I see it, is our reason for getting up in the morning. Our purpose is, when you have a job, you have to get up in the morning to go to the job, whether you're doing it at home or at the place, to make money, to bring home so you can pay the bills and get food for your family. That is your purpose for a long time. And then people retire. And this is when older people get a little depressed or sad because they lose that purpose to get up in the morning. So you still have to have a purpose. And your purpose is also tied in with making the world a better place. So even after retirement, you should have some kind of hobby or volunteer or whatever, and you can do a hobby and see what you love to do and that turn that into a purpose that you can make money at. So purpose is associated with a sense of contributing to making our world so much better than it is. Now, passion is a strong emotional connection to an activity, an interest or a cause, and you can't wait to do it. You're just so passionate about it. You know you're going to go whitewater rafting this weekend and you're going to meet up with your friends and, oh, I'm so passionate, we're going to have some fun. See, that's passion. You're enthusiastic. You have a deep sense of enjoyment because you're going to meet with all of these wonderful people. And your passion is the fuel, like the gasoline, that will fuel your purpose. And like I said before, emotions are contagious. So when you are passionate about something and you're telling somebody about it, you get all excited and they get happy for you too. And all of that enjoyment spreads and spreads and spreads. Isn't that great? Although purpose and passion are related, they're not the same. Passion fuels your purpose, like I said. And aligning your passion with your purpose will give you a fulfilling, joyful life, although they're not connected. And I'm going to tell you a little story about that. My daughter climbs mountains, okay? Now, her purpose has always been to help people, and she's in the medical field, so yes, she's helping people. She is passionate about mountain climbing, yet she just didn't wake up one morning and think, wow, I think I'm going to go to Everest Base Camp. I'm really excited about it. No, that's not how it works. As she lived her purpose of helping people, she liked to hike. So she hiked and hiked and hiked, and one summer she was working at Yellowstone National Park. And she went over to Glacier Park, which is very close, and did a hike just to the point where you had to have crampons to climb up the ice, because she didn't think she could do that. Well, one of the instructors said, oh, yes, you can do that. And he allowed her to borrow his crampons, and he guided her, and she became passionate about what she had just done. So she began reading about it and studying about it and looking at videos and being inspired by other climbers. See, this is how your passion comes about. You're living your purpose and you're doing something you enjoy, and your purpose and your passion merge. Now, here are 5 steps that you can use at any time to help you find your purpose and live with passion. Now, the first is self-reflection. Be quiet with yourself and ask yourself, what are your values? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your interests? What brings you joy? And when you're doing it, when you're looking for a passion, when you're doing it, time flies. And you look up and go, oh my gosh, it's 2 hours later, right? And all of you who craft or do quilts, and you're passionate about them, you know what I'm talking about. Number 2 is to explore different activities and different interests, because you don't know what you're passionate about if you haven't explored all avenues and interests that might interest you. Number 3 is to pay attention to your emotions. Those emotions inside of you are clues to what you can be passionate about, to what your purpose is. So pay attention to your emotions. Number 4 is to identify your strengths. Everyone has strengths and talents and abilities far beyond what you even think you have. So what are your talents? What are your strengths? And if you're unsure, ask someone. But identify your strengths. And number 5 is to seek inspiration from other people's stories. Not to learn from them or not to copy them. Simply to look at what they've done so that you might do your purpose with your passion just a little bit differently. So that, when you have a purpose and a passion, then all of a sudden your light begins to shine brighter and brighter and brighter. And all of a sudden other people are looking at your story to be inspired by, because they know how magnificent you are through living your life with purpose and with passion. So don't forget the 5 steps. Self-reflection, explore and experience new activities, pay attention to your emotions, identify your strengths, and seek inspiration from others. Go out and find your purpose and your passion and live every day fun and uplifted. And let me know what you want me to speak on by sending me a question at askmaryellen.com. Until Thursday, when I will be on with Mary Ellen's inspirational story, I'll see you later. Have some fun living your life with purpose and passion.